It started on the second night of her Bachelorette trip. I've never been the clingy type. I didn't hover over her phone, didn't demand constant check-ins, didn't act like a watchdog. I trusted her, or at least I thought I did. But when I unlocked my phone and saw that I had suddenly been blocked, not just on one app, but on every single platform, something inside me didn't explode. It froze. A cold, heavy stillness settled in my chest. Not rage, not panic, just a silent, suffocating certainty that something was very, very wrong. There was no argument beforehand, no misunderstanding, no hint of a problem, just silence. The kind of silence people use when they don't want to be seen or questioned. And she did it during her own Bachelorette trip. Only days before our wedding, the air around me suddenly felt heavier, as if the house itself understood what was coming before I did. I tried giving her the benefit of the doubt. It could have been a mistake, a glitch, some accidental tap. But it wasn't. Instagram, blocked. WhatsApp, blocked. Messenger, blocked. You don't accidentally erase your fiancé from your digital life. That's a decision, a deliberate one, a choice made by someone who's hiding something. My mind ran through possibilities, each one darker than the last. Who blocks the man they're about to marry unless they're terrified he'll see something? I didn't rage. I didn't call her 20 times. Instead, I went quiet, a different kind of quiet. The quiet a man reaches when he stops chasing explanations and lets the truth come to him. Her friends had been posting pictures earlier. Beach shots, brunch photos, group smiles. Then, right around the time she blocked me, the post stopped. Everything went dark. That blackout wasn't accidental. That was the moment something happened. So instead of sending her a message or demanding answers, I did something far simpler and far more effective. I messaged the one person on that trip who always thought I was too calm. Her best friend, Mia. I didn't accuse anyone. I didn't explain. I just sent one line. Tell her I won't be at the wedding. Nothing else. A tiny sentence with the weight of a grenade. I knew Mia wouldn't keep that to herself. I knew she'd show it instantly. I knew the words would hit, like a blade pressed quietly against the truth. And then I waited, not nervously, not pacing, just sitting on the couch, phone face down, listening to the clock tick. 15 minutes passed. Silence. Then, exactly at the 15-minute mark, my phone lit up so violently that it slid off the coffee table. 30 missed calls. Back to back. No breaks. No hesitation. Then the messages poured in. So fast the notifications froze my screen. Please answer. It's not what you think. Pick up, please. I can explain. Please just call me. That was all the confirmation I needed. I waited until the 31st call before I answered. Her voice came through in chaotic gasps, frantic, shaky, breathless. I could hear shouting in the background, someone crying, the muffled tension of a room falling apart. She wasn't calm. She wasn't collected. She was terrified. Why would you send that? Why would you say you're not coming to the wedding? She sobbed. I didn't respond. I let the silence sit there between us. Silence makes liars panic faster than accusations ever could. She cracked almost instantly. Excuses spilled out of her in a frantic, stumbling rush. My phone glitched. It wasn't on purpose. Mia misunderstood. But lies sound different when someone is cornered. They shake. They break. They don't hold their weight. Then she finally said the first version of her truth. It was just a dare. A dare. Blocking her fiancé during her Bachelorette trip. Hiding whatever she didn't want me seeing. Cutting me off from everything. A dare. But fear was dripping through her voice, and fear always reveals more than the words themselves. So I asked her calmly, "Is that what you want me to believe?" Her silence answered for her. I could hear someone in the background telling her to just tell him. Her breath hitched. Her voice broke. Then, finally, the truth slipped out, not because she wanted to be honest, but because the panic crushed her lies. "We were at a club," she whispered. "It got a little crazy. I didn't want you to see the videos. I didn't want you to get the wrong idea." Videos? She didn't say what was in them. She didn't need to. People don't block their fiancé to hide innocent fun. The moment she said that one word, videos, I understood everything she didn't dare confess. While she rambled, pleaded, and tried stitching together a story, I stayed calm, painfully calm. The calmer I was, the more unhinged she became. She knew exactly what she'd done. She knew what line she crossed. She knew what she risked. Her voice eventually collapsed into soft, broken sobs, the kind that come from realizing consequences have finally arrived. She kept repeating it, like a prayer she was trying to force into existence. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. I didn't yell. I didn't insult her. I didn't accuse her. I simply said, "We'll talk when you get home." Then I hung up. Her panic had already told me everything she was too afraid to admit. The truth was simple. She blocked me because she wanted a life, just for a night. That didn't include me. A life she didn't want me to witness. A life she hoped I'd never find out about. And days before the wedding, before the vows, before the future we were supposed to build, her mask finally cracked. And she was terrified of the man who saw what was underneath.